They said only the Native Americans can have feathers, but if the rest of us have feathers, we've committed a crime. I am a Native American. What else am I? Tell me what I am. If I'm not a Native American, I don't want to. That's why I said I don't believe in that caste system now. Don't bring that caste system to me. African Americans is to say the word African. You are African American is to separate you from your land and your inheritances. Everybody else get a chance to be called whatever they is. But we have to take a name on as Africans. You know what I'm saying? Outside of me having Liberian ancestor, there is nothing else African about the African American people here that y'all call African American, which they really are not African Americans. They are Americans.
Finished at this point, but I talked about the Black's Law. Stop referring to yourself as a color, black or white. That's what I'm saying. They want to make it just black and white so they could put you both into the same box. So black folks, white folks, if you're still calling yourselves that, believe you are that. Don't think that you've inherited anything. Black by the word actually means pale or white. White by the word actually means black by the concept. So this means both are in the trap. Both are now forfeiting the 13th Amendment, which makes them criminals. And now that you're a criminal, then your children can be worked. Everybody can be worked around you. You can be taken advantage of. Just like the non-consent actually disappeared off the internet, like things like that would protect you, that are part of your treaty and your law of the cosmos, you no longer have because you're referring to yourself as a code. And so that's the ID, that's the numbers. It's just a quick absolution, right? Absolute. Be sure that this is not you.
They were here already. And so like I cannot stress enough. If African Americans have to accept African Americans, then everybody else need to be called wherever they came from. Hello, Asian Americans. You understand? All of that. So it's weird. That's why I don't like labels and categories. Labels and categories serve a purpose of what? Snatching up from one what is one's inheritance. It snatches an identity. It takes away a culture. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that if the people do not have a culture, they have no way to consult with the divine. With that have them here. They've been here for millenniums and millenniums and millenniums. And if you cannot connect back with your culture, you cannot connect with your divine sources. And so it makes you more easier to be handled, to be subservient. And I don't like subservience. They want to tame you. That's all. Categories and labels tame people. It contains people. You're not gonna categorize me. Once you categorize me, then guess what? That's what character comes with categorizing. Meaning that now you are expected to do a certain duty and it's a certain type of personality or character that's supposed to come from you. Oh, you're an African American woman, which I am not. Oh, shouldn't you be at church today? Today is Sunday. Shouldn't you be subservient and submissive to the church, to the man, to society? No, 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 no. You're not gonna categorize me. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. You met the wrong one. Hello? So y'all better watch this mess when y'all checking these boxes. You're the only group of people that have to say you are an African American. Even Africans don't have to say that when they born here. You got Africans who come from other places and they've made children here. Do they have to check African American? If I come from Russia, am I now a Russian American? Where's the box for me to check Russian? Look, y'all better pay some attention to that. And it's for a reason. Things like that don't happen for nothing. Now, I liked Afro American. An Afro American was cool with me. A lot of people don't like that. I even like black, if you want to call me black. But really, it should be melanoid. If we really want to get technical, But America is just about the only country that you can find that wants you to be placed in a category based upon your race. That's a way to deny. That's a way to discriminate. That's a way to you see race to be racist and everything. This is the only place that does that. And I'm not saying there aren't any other places, but this place is notorious for that. Now I may just put African American on there for something that I want real bad. You know what I'm saying? I need to get this stainless steel refrigerator. Well, I might just go ahead on and check black if you got it on there. But I don't never check no goddamn African American. I check other. African Americans are not African. They're not. They're the natives. They're from here. You can trace your ancestry at least. Your great 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 grandma says she knowed her great great grandma was from here. You ain't got no association with Africa. Actually, the story happened in reverse. They put those people on ships and shipped them to Africa. Liberia is one. Liberians are Americans. Look at their flag. One star, red and white stripes. Because they are also Americans and they should get dual citizenship here. Just like Ghana is offering dual citizenships to so-called African Americans. And a lot of these so-called African Americans that are born here and they get up and they move there. Say you moving there because you want to change. Don't say you're moving there. I'm home now. I'm home. That's not your home. They want you to think that's your home. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. The Africans know that we're not natives. So, and they know the difference between us and them. They call us Mbonis. They know the difference. I can see the difference. I mean, how come you can't see the difference? Oh, yes, they said I came from the Fan people. I came from the Fulanis. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of that mess. You came from here. Like I say, if you could trace your ancestry by 5 or 6, 7 generations back, you are a Native American. We come in all colors. Native Americans are black. They're white. They're yellow. They're red. They're a multicolored people. Hello? And unless you can go back a millennial to see yourself coming from these different places they say you came from, then we don't know if the information is accurate or not. So I'm not going to trust anybody's information but my own. I am an oracle. I can connect, and you all too can connect to source and get your truth. And that's what we did as primitive people, as tribal people. And that's where you're going back. Whether you want to go back or not, that's where you're going. Hey, Jackie, thank you for moderating. Jackie said, my people called themselves Creek people way back in the early 1700s. That's right, Jackie. We knew ourselves as tribes, not as a color. Oh, well, I'm black, brown. I'm black. I'm yellow. I'm red. I'm white. I'm all these different colors. No, that's not identifying who you are. You identify yourself by your posse, your tribe, your people. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's why you got all of this confusion going on. And the colonizers preferred it this way because they want to find a way to make all of you all come into one place and work and slave for them. They don't care what color you is. They don't care. They don't give a damn about none of us. They see us all the same as consumers. And they consumers too. But they think they can define themselves as something more royal. But my people were royal too. This is what you living in right now. Living in a place where people are, sizing you up by what color you are and what have you or whatever. And this is not the way nature intended for it to be. So, anyways, this is the way we got it right now. So we got to live with it because it would take so much destruction to bring order back to what it was and how it used to be way back when and everything. And the destruction is now here. It's coming, y'all. Get yourself prepared. As one is dethroned, somebody else is, the foundation has to shake so you can rebuild all over again. We're in the age of Aquarius. Y'all get ready for it. Shirley said, I wonder why they separate Hispanics on most forms from the other ethnic groups. Because they are the new savior. The Hispanics are the new saviors. They're coming when you lose. Okay. When you losing that the throne, you want somebody else to show up and save you. Anyway, so let me get okay. Kylie said okay. Hey, Flower Bomb, I was coming to get up there so I could thank you also. Thank you so much for moderating. I was trying to get up there to you real quick, but then I read a comment and be so interesting and I have to stop. But thank you so much. I'm glad to have you here. Okay. Oh, Yana, they are trying to wipe our people out. Well, you got to put it like this right here. They're trying to wipe everybody out. They don't give a damn what color you is. For real. They're trying to cut the population down. Now, us black people showing up on the chopping block. I ain't gonna deny that. But it's to get we can't take it personal. They don't care if you're black. They don't care if you're white. We can't take it personal. They need numbers down. It's called genocide. We got too many people here on the planet. And they want to blame us for the heat, the global warming. They want to blame food shortages and all of this stuff going on. So they're finna take a lot of folks on up out of here. That's what they plan. That's what their plans is. That's what's up with all of these different infections and stuff like HIVs and cancers, autoimmune sicknesses and stuff is all about. You understand? So they finna get ready to cut some numbers down. But now that ain't even working, so they coming up with something new. Something, you ain't got to have sex to get it. You ain't got to touch nobody. They coming out with something. They finna work with the element of wind. Something that is like contagious where somebody can cough on you. And you're going to get that. It's worse than TB, tuberculosis.